What's up, Digidestins? Did you hear the bell? That means it's another day in the Market Watch. We have plenty of cards to talk about today, and some maybe skeptical cards we'll talk about. But without further ado, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy. Let's get into this video, shall we? So today's sponsor is none other than cardtrader.com. So affiliate link down below, which will give you guys $2 free for just signing up. So this will give you free access to cards and singles that you might find interesting. Yes, they are a little more pricier, but if you guys are looking to sell to the Europe side market, it might be worth investing into it, loading up cards and singles onto this so that you just have to sell there. You get stuff from other sides of the country too, so it does level out a little bit. You can get it for plenty of different card games and everything like that. I mean, they are within range of us in some circumstances, like a Digimon Superior Mode, about $12. That's not terrible if you needed your playset. I mean, he is going down to 9 on our side, but I mean, hey, it's not terrible, especially if you are looking to sell and get into across the sea market. You can definitely make some decent value that way. So I definitely recommend them. They're really solid. I think they're a very good company. So first off, Omnimon Across Time Box Promo, Battle Omni BTO5. It's about $250. Reasons I'm bringing this up is because in comparisons to other ways of getting max rarity cards, this one was a promo pack version. So it became a lot harder to pull and not an easy kind of free card you kind of get compared to the other ones that are a little bit easier to pull. But I think Omnimon Across Time Box Promo, the BT5 with Blitz, is definitely more expensive. On the Europe side, we're looking like $130 to $200, especially for a one-of in some decks. It's not terrible. Beelzemon Starter Deck Alternate Art. So we have $325 for this card. It's kind of going up. I mean, it's holding strong in this range, but it's going to get probably pushed down a little bit after a while. Is it going to get to a reasonable 300, less than 300? Probably not, unless Beelzemon gets hit to the nerf section. Then maybe it'll drop down expectively, but till then, expect it to be high. On the Europe side, looking like €205 to €250. Kind of expensive, is it not? Still, even on the Europe side, but it's a lot cheaper than us by at least $125. Machinedramon Alternate Art Dimensional Phase is $137.99. So this is a gold rare that you have to find in the packs. I think it's kind of interesting that they went with the golden border kind of situation going forwards. But hey, that's just how they wanted to go about it. But it's good to see it coming down. Is it going to touch like $70? Probably not. Stay in the $130 range. It's kind of really nice to see that it's not overly expensive like it was in the beginning. It has gone down extensively, at least $40. So till then, it's good to see stuff like this. So I think this is pretty good. Not a bad idea here. And then on the Europe side, €100 to 100, and it can go up to 250 euros. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Not a bad price card, but it's going to be decently expensive. So why did I bring up all three of these? These were all different ways of pulling cards in a way that they were their max rarity. One was through a promotional pack, which was similar to the Geen Imperial Dramon, which was overly printed paired to Omnimon's limited print run, which makes sense. Then you had the Beelzemon Advanced Starter Deck, and now you have a Machinedramon, a gold rare, which is equivalent to Ghost Omni or anything like that. Bringing this up and taking a look at it, you kind of see that the Advanced Beelzemon depends on playing situation, but it doesn't always mean that, like with Machinedramon, it's a niche deck for fans. If you can play this deck confidently, you can definitely do a lot of damage with it. And you know the deck in and out, you can really see the deck play out. It's played at 2 to 3 copies at its max rarity version. Beelzemon Alternate Art only has its regular art in a starter deck and then this alternate art. Omnimon has multiple alternate arts, and this is now a chase card. So starting to show that multiple alternate arts brings it down a bit. Being the only alternate art definitely restricts the card into being a expensive card. So, and all of them are classified hard to pull. So keeping that in mind, for future references that maybe the advanced decks or starter deck versions might be a lot more expensive when it comes down to it. Now we have Agumon X Antibody Alternate Art shooting up to $80 at this point. Crazy. Is people buying it at $80? No. We're seeing them more buy it in the $60 range kind of comfortably, which is not terrible. I mean, $60 is not bad. Next, let's get into it. On the Europe side, it's about 32 euros to about 40 euro range. Definitely can easily pick up in the $40 range, well, 41 euro range, kind of very comfortably. I would love to see this on our side. $40 is kind of pushing it for me. I would have liked it to go back to 25, but knowing what we know now, there's no way this card is coming down. So anybody that wants to max rare their deck, good luck, have fun. There is no way you're doing that in a cheap, budget-friendly way. Then we have Shine Greymon Alternate Art from Across Time. Another card that is spiking up just because of hype for a following set BT13. It's classified one of the best decks of the format, and it's speculated. The problem comes down to is we know how our Bandai overlords feel about decks that are overly oppressive. We know that they will instantly get the axe. What is going to happen is that people are going to go like, well, we need to see what the meta is going to be like. Again, if the deck's going to be a problem, they want to nip it in the butt. Again, there are just a little bit more overly powered cards sometimes. And nipping them in the butt really does help out the meta and make better calls. Is this the optimal way of doing it? No. But it's just worth taking into account. $50 for this card, that'll probably dip down once the hit happens. More than likely. So guys, I don't recommend investing into this card. 25 to 30 euro range. Again, UK has yet to, Europe has yet to fully get all their cards, and that's just causing an issue with the market. Rena's at $60 climbing. She was at like 42. She was going down for a little bit for a few weeks. Now she's back, going back up. The hype between EX4s, Golden Digimon, that's going to really help the deck out in a way that we weren't expecting. Being able to minus your opponent's DP boards is going to help out a lot. Being able to remove a 5,000 DP Digimon off the board, plus minusing the Quartzmon that's probably on the board, really does help out at the end of the day. And then you can OTK with no issues once you remove the problem. Then we do have, on the Europe side, 50 euros to 40 euro range. Kind of a little bit cheaper than us, but it is pretty much in that same range group. Missed Memory Boost for those Judge Pack 3 fans. We're at $34. Not terrible, kind of expensive, kind of expected. This card is the only foiled version that you can see. So being that it is played in the best deck, you're going to expect this. Europe side looking like 20 euros to 40 euro range. Crazy. Then we have Gaiomon, so alternate art. So X Record BT09, definitely seeing some spike. The hype for EX4's new deck is going to keep pushing this deck up, and it is a powerful card. I do not expect this to be cheap anytime soon. We're at 5 listings for this alternate art, so you're definitely opening your piggy bank very wide for this card. So definitely it was in the 30 range like earlier this month, but as of late it is going up. People are probably just buying just to buy too and try to make maximum profits here. Europe side, 25 to 30 euro range, kind of comfortably. It goes into the 40s and then up to 75, but it has a big jump from the 40s to the 70s. So I think in the 40 range is kind of where it's going to sit at. So Hammer Spark from Starter Deck to Tamer Evolutionary Box, definitely seeing a good dip down. Could we see some definitely decent value on this? Probably. We can definitely see it in the 30 range. Not terrible, but just expect it. It's not that overly priced. Hammer Spark on the Tamer volume pack on the Europe side. If we skip the Japanese, it's in the 12, probably $15 range to 12 euro range, kind of them for them. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Cool Boy Event Pack 4, finally we're getting some numbers on this. This card is coming down into the $20 range, which isn't terrible. Definitely seeing a card in the $20 range is what we kind of want to see for a Cool Boy. And it does have a third printing to come. So cool boy, 14 euros to 20 euro range. So they're a little bit cheaper than us, but that's kind of good to see. Takato alternate art cross time for $25, and it's going up, boys and girls. Hype behind this, probably just because it's Takato, it's a Guillemon. Gallantmon is kind of a lot of people's favorite Royal Knights, so definitely keep this in mind. Europe side, about 20 to 25 euro range, kind of comfortably. Not terrible. Then we have Beetle Gamamon, so 15, excuse me, you skipped. Skipper. Now we have $20 range on our side, so 20 to 30, not terrible at all. Then on the Europe side, we have 15 to 25, kind of mirroring us, kind of decently, actually. Expect this for the finalists, not terrible. Aldermon, next adventure pre-release card, shooting up, still climbing. We're in the $20 to $30 range, kind of better than what we were at a little bit ago, but definitely we'll have to see if Red Hybrid definitely takes this weekend. You can expect this to be bought out. Europe side, 10 euros to 15, and then jumps up to 25, as usual. Then we have Sistermon Sistermon Seal, across encounters. So she's starting to go up. I would invest into her, especially since we're going to get the gold printing, and expect that very easily. So, I mean, 25 range. I expect once we get the gold version with the top 4 stamp, expect this to dip down because people will have easier access to that card as well. Let's see, on the Europe side, excuse me, we did not need the regular art. It's about 2 cents regular, but on the Europe side, 15 to 20 euro range, kind of, there's a lot in that range for you Europe players. Definitely a solid card, just I wouldn't pick it up. 7th, full cluster across time. From that $15 mark all the way up to $20 now. Crazy. Very powerful card. No surprise there. And then 7th full cluster on the Europe side. About 6 euros to 10 euro range. Wow. And now let's get into the next card. Then we have Diabormon alternate art. Finally, it's still climbing, boys and girls, from that $14 range. But people are starting to list these at 18 and stuff like that. So I expect it to come back down and stick in the 20 range. Diabormon support isn't there yet, unless we have something in the BT 15 or BT 14, I mean, that is Diabormon related. I don't expect anything crazy. I do expect this, if there is any Diabormon support in that, expect shooting up. So definitely a second buyout will probably happen if anything Diabormon is revealed. Europe side, 10 to 15 euros. Crazy. Let's get into it though. Next card, we have Alphamon alternate art. Definitely was shooting up a bit. Went from, you know, a modestly cheap price. It's been in this $20 range kind of easily, but we only have 9 listings, and then this card is just completely bought out. And I mean, people can easily keep a $25 card from being a $25 card very easily. Then on the Europe side, 16 to 20 euro range. Not terrible. Let's see. Chaosdramon winner pack across time. Next adventure. Definitely holding strong in the $7 range. Not bad. I expect it to come down more. Just such an easy card to get your hands on. Europe side, 5 euros to 12 euro range. Not terrible. And then we got a few more cards left. Jellymon alternate art. X record. BT9. $20. Boys and girls, it's going up. The hype for a set in September, by the way, is affecting this. Jellymon doesn't have any support till then, and we won't see anything crazy until later. I mean, we do have July. We'll have BT13 before we have the Rising Wind booster, but not worth investing into it now. Jellymon, Europe side, about the same comparable price range in the 20 euro range to 25. Wow. Crazy. Wouldn't invest into it now. Tai Kamiya. This card is seeing some buy-in. It went from its 15. People are buying it tricklingly. And it's not terrible. Not terrible at all. I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? Europe side looking like 15 euros to 20 euro range. Not terrible. Then War Greymon 22nd anniversary card set dipping down to $11. Kind of good to see this card come down, actually. Let's go. Rise Greymon Alternate Art Great Legends. Tapping at that $12 range kind of nicely. Will this thing stay up there? Probably not, but it's just, you know what this is. This is hype because of Rise Greymon, Shine Greymon, Marcus Punch style decks. People are hyping it. Europe side looking like 10 euros to 13 euro range. Kind of in the same range as us. Not terrible. Again, plays your stuff, what you want. But that's everything for the video, boys and girls. Not terrible, guys, for a market watch. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace!